Chess. My name's Keith Coger, and today we're going to be talking about a new fantastic book called Hidden Potential by Adam Grant. It's a great read, and one of my mentors actually recommended this, Carol. I really appreciate you giving me this book to actually go read in my spare time, and I hope to give everyone a better understanding of why you should read this book. Let's go ahead and get started. Adam Grant is the author. He has written multiple books, including Think Again, Originals, and Give and Take. This book is great for discovering hidden potential within your teams, within new hires, and including yourself. This book is 224 pages. It's broken down into 3 parts and has 9 total chapters. Part 1 is Skills of Character, getting better at getting better. Part 2, Structures of Motivation, scaffolding to overcome obstacles. Part 3, Systems of Opportunity, opening doors and windows. This book has excellent stories, and with that, we'll go ahead and start with the first one. Maurice Ashley, part of the team of the Raging Rooks. He was a teacher and a coach. He taught an 8th and 9th grade team in Harlem how to play chess. Maurice is a Jamaican immigrant. In less than 2 years of teaching, he helped create a national championship chess playing team. He taught his students to play in the middle of games and then went back and taught them the basics. This was unheard of at this time, and he really is excellent at teaching people skill sets. He has such an interesting perspective on young people have such low attention spans. He was able to find a creative way to teach these young people and all these different youth how to play chess and how to win. That's how you really grow teams, and just having an understanding of what your people need to grow and be successful. That is an amazing skill set that this man has. Part 1, Character Skills. These are soft skills, which in the 1960s, the United States military had developed either soft skills or hard skills. Hard skills are considered anything that has to do with military machine guns, firearms, weaponry, tanks. And soft skills are any other in dealing with people or communication. Cognitive skills separate us from the animals. Character elevates us above machines. This chapter is all about how learning isn't quick, but to learn fast, you must be willing to take risks and to miss. Tadao Ando is a Japanese architect. He is an expert at finding the subtle nuances between flawed and flawless. He taught himself to be an architect. In 1998, during the Japanese earthquake, countless homes were destroyed. Not one of his 35 homes or buildings had even a single crack. He rejects perfectionism and embraces wabi-sabi, honoring the beauty of imperfections. Pictured as a church that he had created. It's fantastic. If you get a chance, look this guy up. He has an incredible artistic vision of subtlety, imperfectionism. He is an amazing architect, and his buildings are structurally sound. It's incredible. What an absolutely incredible person. Part 2, Structures for Motivation. In this chapter, Adam discussed building scaffolding over obstacles. He talks about disrupting imagery and how sometimes when you see something that disturbs you, like movies for instance, he talks about how you can break this cycle with playing games such as Tetris, and that type of imagery actually breaks up your ability to see these images that maybe you didn't want to see. It allows us to unleash potential and to use paths that we normally wouldn't, and allows us to use doubts and to grow. In this chapter, he also discusses passionately pursuing versus obsessing and burning out. This is a great point of we sometimes confuse passion and obsession. This is a great chapter that talks about and breaks down this. You're going to have to read it. Steph Curry, the amazing basketball player in the NBA, he's coached by Steve Kerr. This is the beginning that discusses micro breaks. Steve Kerr encourages deliberate play to create game situations. This allowed pressure, but encouraged increased explosive tendencies. This also increased his accuracy. For someone that wasn't even going to be considered and had no scholarships, he was able to continue to learn and grow. Steph Curry used this coaching technique and it allowed him to get in the NBA, and now he is one of the best known players in the game. So that's incredible. Allison Levine. This also talks about her journey to climb Mount Everest. She's a well-known mountain climber but had never successfully climbed this mountain. In 2002, she failed to climb to the summit. In 2009, she lost one of her incredible friends, but this is what she needed to go out and be successful. She finally completed the climb of Mount Everest in 2010, and this shows that resilience is a form of growth. Part 3, Systems of Opportunity. Opening doors and windows. Adam starts talking about discussing what it takes to build schools and programs to encourage this type of learning. In this section, he talks about the United States versus Finland. In the United States, we prioritize and say doctors are the most intelligent and greatest learners. In Finland, they prioritize teachers. That's incredible. In the 1960s, 89% of students in Finland did not complete 9th grade. In 2003, Finland became the top educator in the world. Their teaching encourages breaks every 45 minutes and to allow playtime to allow kids to learn and grow. Oh, did I mention they also encourage reading? That's amazing. As do I. The final story is about Jose Hernandez. What an incredible story it is. He's an American astronaut. This story talks about his 15-year journey to become an astronaut. During his many times of being kicked out and not considered, he decided to become a pilot. He taught himself to scuba dive, and he also taught himself Russian. At age 47, he finally stepped onto the space shuttle. What an incredible journey he had, but that was all because his willingness to take those steps, to continue learning and not take no for an answer. Pros. This book has many inspirational stories. It's short and it has excellent writing. Cons. This book has a lot of stories, a lot of great stories, and this is what I want to encourage everyone to read this. But it could have been more focused. It could have been more succinct to the point. Conclusion. I give this book a 4 out of 5. This book has excellent writing. It has amazing stories. Many, many amazing stories. It's inspirational, and it just doesn't tell you about how these people became who they became. It tells you how they did it. I love that. I love the fact that you can take this and you can use it and you can tailor it to yourself, figure out what they used, and to grow yourself. The book Hidden Potential is amazing, and I hope everyone, if you get a chance to read it, continue reading. Really, it hit me about how Finland has been so encouraging of their growth and their students, and how the next generation is so important to them that they want everyone to continue to learn and grow. That is so important to me. As here at the Leaders Tool Chest, we encourage everyone to read these books and to find things that interest them and to grow and passionately just pursue these things. This book, Hidden Potential by Adam Grant, I also ask you, give me a like and subscribe. We're continuing to grow on this channel, but we need your help to do that. And leave a comment. If you don't like something I've done, I'd be surprised if you didn't. Just go ahead and just do it. And I really appreciate it. And give me some more books to consider. And as I'm kind of digging through some more interesting reading material, I really am excited to show and share everything I learn with everyone. And I hope you all have a great day. So thank you again for stopping by Leaders Tool Chest.